Well, I can't get the right angle this morning. I want to show how happy as Max is in our bed, and we slept in our own bed for the last 3 nights. The best sleep I've had in a month. I'm so grateful. We're starting our life all over again to find that joy back that we had before. Life wasn't perfect, but we were happy. At 72, when I had the birthday in June, I decided to take a trip to Washington for what I thought would be the last chance I would have to be able to see my whole family. And got it to Washington, but there were struggles all along the way. So my van broke down in every ways possible. Every way. The brakes went out. Bad. And thank God we didn't have an accident.
And quite a
I've
few things
struggles with
was
family and
wrong
friends
with his steering.
through that time.
So
But I also had a stroke, and I ended up in the hospital. I did not realize at the time I had a stroke. I got apparently I got that crud after over 3 years. Never been sick with a flu or or cold or sniffles. Nothing. I managed to avoid it. Then I had a stroke. The first thing they said is, "I have the crud." I said, "Not positive." It said, "Yes, we're going to test you." Sure enough, guess what? They did. And said, yes. I still don't believe it. Had no symptoms. Was a rough month. They did CAT scans, MRIs. They did, what is it called? The ultrasounds of my carotid arteries. Apparently, they are clogged. Yeah, so they put a lot of fear in me. I used to said I was afraid in anything, but I didn't think it would be. But my whole world's been turned upside down. A stroke for me. I didn't lose feeling in my sides or any side. I didn't lose my arm or leg. I did lose a little bit of issues trying to speak. I lost the ability to talk. But this is a week later. I'm talking. Not very good, but I'm talking. I'm finally able to put a few words together. And a week ago, I thought I'll never talk again. A week ago, I thought if I stand up too fast, I'm going to had another stroke. A week ago, I thought if I move too fast or if I have trouble breathing with I've had often problems for my life at times just because that's just, I guess I smoked too many years. I thought I'm gonna have a heart attack, but you know what? We could die any time. And a week ago, I was panicked. I was in such a panic. I was angry that all this happened. I was angry at myself that I did not do more to prevent it ahead of time. So a month ago, when I went to the hospital, I quit smoking. And Maxie, he'd been transferred from one person to the next, from new home every few days. He didn't know what was going on. He thought I had abandoned him, but I didn't. Yeah, the box van. I guess I should do some cleaning. When we got back to Arizona, we had no power. Couldn't even get the air conditioner working. I didn't have the keys because I had my van transported, and the manager were gone for the weekend. I couldn't even get in my van when I got here. Couldn't drive away if I needed to get a place where I could plug in, where the power wasn't work here. Was feeling it was pretty desperate. Not so much now. I'm very happy again. And again, I'm going to share my song. And a lot of people are sick and tired of hearing my songs. I'll never be able to sing again, or probably will never play another song. But I'm gonna play you for you. I can still talk, but I'm doing so much better than I was a few days ago, and I didn't think I would ever be able to talk again, make sense, and I had a very rough time this month with many more issues with people. I've learned that we don't stand up for ourselves. You have to be your own advocate for medical and for your life. So I believe I have to take control, not let other people to make all your decisions and make all the decisions and take all your rights away. So I'll never let that happen again. That's what happened all my life, but not anymore. Never again. I'm happy today. Look at me. I'm happy. And Maxie's home happy. He's home. He has his Benny. We have each other that help us to get through this. I'm not gonna die today, at least not today. Maybe tomorrow. But we all have to go. The question is how. I have strong faith in a God, the loving God, who has blessed me, given me miracles all along the way. The biggest miracle, I'm still here, and He has a reason He kept me alive to maybe help other people to realize no matter how bad it is, with strong enough faith, you can come back and find something to be happy or smile about. Like a week ago, I didn't think I had it. By strong, deep meditation and prayer was what got me through, and the love of some of my friends. And I had a lot of difficulties with some friends along this trip. I will never share what actually happened, but people helped me, but it wasn't always the way it should have been. Long story. Here I am. In Arizona again. In my box van. In my home. We have air conditioning. I had to turn on. This is too loud right now. But I have it. I just had to turn. So here we are. A shorter video. I started to do one. I put one up. A 30-minute video. I hated it. I thought it was so depressing and so discouraging. I swore I would not ever put a discouraging video like that out again to my friends on YouTube. And here we are. If you comment, I cannot guarantee I will respond if I hate your comment, or if I feel like you're trying to controlling me through your comments, I will probably delete it. Just tell you ahead of time. So I love you all. God bless you all, and pray that God will continue to bless and me, Maxie. Yes, I should have made the bed, but I didn't. I'm so much happier than I was a week ago. At least I can put a few words together. And I'm home, and I have my joy back. I will have all my joy back very soon here, but never, ever, ever, ever give up. and never, ever, ever, ever give in. Take your life in your hands. Don't let somebody else to run your life. Somebody has to stand up for you. You stand up for yourself. That's all I'm going to say, and thank you all. Most of my songs are spiritual songs. I wrote several of them. I own the copyrights on all my songs. And I share it on YouTube because I want to inspire people to realize they are not alone. They can survive. That's one of my channels about surviving under all kinds of circumstances. And no matter where you've come from, I can be happy. It's because I have a very strong faith in God and His Son, Yeshua, Jesus Christ. So I shared that faith through my songs. So this is the only way I know how to share the gospel. I was thinking about all the blessings I've had over the last 8 years. I've thrived, I've survived, and I've been able to share those things with others. So today I'm going to share my faith through music. Over when I stand before my Lord, will He say, come in, my sweet child, come to find your great reward. In my youth I was ungrateful for the life He'd given me. I lived my life with stubborn pride and selfish vanity. Back then I was unfaithful, I rebelled for all to see. I even thought I'd end it all, but that was not to be. Late one night in my deep despair, my Savior came to me. He took my pain and tears away, He came to comfort me. He said, I know you weren't perfect, but I know you really tried. So I gave my life on Calvary, for your sins I paid the price. Forgiven by His grace, He cleansed my sin. Yes, I know I live forever, and I know He'll let me in. When my time on earth is over, I'll stand before God's throne, He'll say, you have been forgiven, you are loved